MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Baltimore Orioles and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Michael Castaneda will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping in, Jason Fellows. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
First pitch, 106.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Trotter comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Pablo Guzman.
Now here's the pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. 1 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Guzman comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-1. Got him.
Batting third.
Digging in, Terrence Doyle. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Set and the pitch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Johnny Curry is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So digging in now, Daryl Ojeda. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Daryl Ojeda.
And now pitch on the way.
Nope, ball 1.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Fouled off. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Lester Valentin.
He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Valentin is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Frank Valencia is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. The 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In the air now, out to right field. Fellows is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Henry Dolman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As a look, now the pitch. Ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Fellows is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Alex Cortez. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike.
Yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's popped up. Esslinger in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
That is good. The designated hitter, Carlos Zamora.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Carlos Zamora. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Shot toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, Willie Castro, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Runner's on his way to third. Popped him up. Aviles shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That is 7. The first baseman, Bert Escobar.
Coming to the plate now, Bert Escobar, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
1-0. Here it is. Line towards center field. Kraus is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Dan Esslinger, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Esslinger.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Lyle Crocker, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Batting seven, the right fielder, Rich Harmon.
Now at the plate, Rich Harmon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Down and away, ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Curry has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Douglas Kraus would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Settling in now, Douglas Kraus. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch on its way. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Harmon is off of first with 2 away. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Eddie Aviles. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And over to third now is the runner.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt into the wound. He just hasn't had it in this one.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Line drive base hit. And the run is in to score from third. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box, Daryl Ojeda. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full. Oakland is on top in this one, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Rodney Ramirez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. A ball and a strike. Now here's the pitch. In the air out to straightaway left. Trotter is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Jack Shartner.
Now at the plate, Jack Shartner. From the stretch. 4-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kraus is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Fellows.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jason Fellows. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Count is 1-2 now. Two out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Lester Valentin.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Line down the left field line. But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
So now to the plate, Frank Valencia. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. There's one. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
As a look, now the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in left. The throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Now back, the third baseman, Dan Esslinger.
At the plate now, Dan Esslinger, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get two. To second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. One left for Oakland, but they're on top 2-0. All set for the start of the fourth. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Pablo Guzman.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In now, Terrence Doyle, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Fouled away. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Runner goes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Pitch out, nothing doing. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit sharply toward the right side. Harmon is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Next will be the designated hitter, Carlos Zamora. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No balls and a strike to count.
He's going.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Pitch misses the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now to the plate, Lyle Trotter. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
The left fielder, Lyle
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball one.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Here's the 1-0. Hopped up. Cortez is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready for another chance? Rich Harmon. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Two-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Two and one.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now batting, center fielder, Douglas.
Into the box now, Douglas Krause, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. A 1-0 delivery. Runners on first with one down. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back to the bag to double off the runner, but not in time.
Now batting, catcher, Eddie Aviles.
Digging in now, Eddie Aviles. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A runner on first with two away. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Now the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. The A's strand one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
Carlos Zamora.
He's set, and the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike three.
Now batting.
Standing in, Willie Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Makes him check his swing, but he went around for a strike. The 1-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
To the plate now, Bert Escobar, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he fouls this one off. One and one, here it comes. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Stepping into the box, Rodney Ramirez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. 2 out with the man at first. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's too high.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Ready now, Jack Shartner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. In the dirt here. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2 down, runners at first and second. To first, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Daryl Ojeda. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Now the A's designated hitter, Lester Valentin. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-1. Popped him up. Cortez in foul ground. 1 down.
Up next for Oakland, the second baseman, Frank Valencia.
So striding forward now, Frank Valencia, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back standing. First offering on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner goes for second. Strike taken, the throw. And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 1-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now back, the first baseman, Henry Gomez.
Digging in, Henry Dolan. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
With a runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
A 1-0 delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jason Fellows. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First delivery to him on the way. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Pablo Guzman.
Digging in and looking for more, Pablo Guzman. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Standing in now, Terrence Doyle. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Alex Cortez, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game. Now you see the A's manager up out of the dugout on his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Dewey McClain gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 26, Dewey McClain.
Stepping in now, Alex Cortez. And that misses, ball one. No hits to this point. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now for the O's, Carlos Zamora, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholing a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Men on third with 2 down. And another foul ball. Here's the payoff pitch. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the A's 2 and the Orioles 1. Eric Espinoza enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Dan Esslinger.
Dan Esslinger.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
The left fielder, number 29.
So stepping in, Lyle Trotter, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First offering on its way.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
The 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So striding in, Rich Harmon. From the stretch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
Outside, 3-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 3, Douglas.
Now at the plate, Douglas Kraus. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Shartner is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Eddie Aviles.
In now, Eddie Aviles. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
1-0.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled away. The set and the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to the right. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. They still lead it 2-1. Jay On is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32, Jay On.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Willie Castro.
The left fielder, Willie Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Bert Escobar comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Rodney Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail it here 2-1. Kevin Cabrera gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Kevin Cabrera.
Last half of the seventh here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Daryl Ojeda.
Daryl Ojeda.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And the pitch.
Whoa, that pitch is out. That's ball three.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Striding into the box, Lester Valentin, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner will get back standing. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And he takes a called strike one. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Another 2-2 offering.
Hold down, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. Line to the right side. Fellows is there, one away.
Now back, second baseman, Frank Valencia.
Stepping up now, Frank Valencia. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners on first with one down. Throw over to the bag and the runner back. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. The 2-1. He's running. Pitches high. The throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
The first baseman, number 2.
Nicholas Diaz takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only one away.
Number 24, Nicholas Diaz.
Henry Goldman will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit in the air to right field. He can't track it down as this ball falls. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
At the plate now, Dan Esslinger. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Digging in, Lyle Trotter. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate, Rich Harmon. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set, the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. The relay, throw to second, and he's out. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 8th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 5-1. Mario Carrillo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 15, Mario Carrillo.
So now to the plate, Jack Shartner, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. Carrillo, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
This is line to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Stepping into the box, Jason Fellows. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. For a first pitch to the plate and a move to first. From the stretch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. At the plate, Pablo Guzman. First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back in standing. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kraus comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Terrence Doyle.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Terrence Doyle Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Aviles recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. They're down here 5-1. Chris Cisneros is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Chris Cisneros.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Douglas Krause.
The center fielder, Douglas.
First offering on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Line drive snagged on a short hop. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was a routine out, but that's how quickly things can change. As it stands, there's a runner on second base and a base hit away from coming home.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
At the plate, Daryl Ojeda as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Fellows has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runners. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Set and the pitch. Lester Valentin is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. 1 out and a runner on second base. Here's a breaking ball too low, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Frank Valencia is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
This is on the ground over the first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up.
The first baseman, number 2, Henry Dolan.
Coming to the plate now, Henry Dolan. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
From the belt, the pitch, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Sharkner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A's have to settle for just the 1. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the A's 6 and the Orioles 1. Harold Weiss comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Harold Weiss.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Alex Cortez. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carlos Zamora.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Carlos Zamora. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Here's the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
And he misses there. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter. Willie Castro will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now batting, Willie Castro, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. A look, now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run, and this will bang up against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Ready now for Baltimore, Bert Escobar. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
To short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Rafael Baez gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
53. Rafael Baez.
Rodney Ramirez will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Comes set, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he lays off for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
I got 2-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Baltimore down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Six to 2, the final total today. Oakland even up this division series at 1 game apiece. Michael Castaneda takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Coliseum this afternoon, 47,170. The A's would like to thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.